Gwegweganu and welcome to another episode of Straight Talk. I'm Christine Taylor, and joining me in studio is our usual panel of hosts, including
Michael Stock,
Ross Montour.
Gwegwe, welcome.
Good afternoon and good evening.
Yeah, so what are we going to start talking about this afternoon, straightly?
This is the first. Well, this is the first week that I can think of now, this season, where we're going to have almost 4 days straight of sunny weather.
Or non-rainy.
Non-rain.
Rainy precipitation.
However, by Friday.
It's supposed to come back.
Yes, and then Saturday it'll be spotty showers.
Well, into every life
But it's
a
a little
rain
warmer.
must fall, right?
It's a little warmer.
Mm-hmm.
We're filming on a different day.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Tuesday instead of Wednesday.
Right.
That might make a difference. No.
Probably not.
Well, we're going to probably be showing the same time anyway. We're hoping to go weekly though.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know when that's going to start, but it would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
There's enough in this community to talk every week.
There's enough interest too. People keep coming up to me constantly and saying, talking about some of the discussions that we have on the show, and making comments about you two guys. No, just kidding. Making comments and adding their opinion, which is a good discussion starter, and I think is one of the reasons why we do this show is to generate a lot of discussion. So.
Yeah, and we have big shoulders. If we didn't, we wouldn't be on
hard
here
faces and big shoulders.
talking about some of the subjects that we do, and it's an opinion show, and,
right?
And like we always say the same thing. We base it on our background experience and the information that we have, and you either like it or you don't. But I think you're right. A lot of people do watch, and they want to know what we're going to say next.
Well, the thing is that I imagine maybe we would all hear slightly different things, but I haven't gotten anything in the email other than positives, and I really haven't gotten any negatives from people coming up to me, and I've had a fair amount of commentary in terms of, hey, that was a good show, you guys should talk about this, or you should talk about that, and got a lot to say about this. That's why I want you to come on a program.
Yeah, and we
the
say
seat is
that,
open, and
we say that all the time.
One of the things I've been thinking about is to try and encourage people to actually put feedback through email. Is to have a little bit of a segment on the program in terms of letting people know what other people are thinking, reading people's comments on air.
Yeah, that would be interesting. And then we can address them.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, usually, a lot of the things that we discuss are current events and things that are happening, or things that are still in the news. Obviously, we're taped, so we're not getting it to the minute. But I think that we give it more
Of a human relation.
Well, but we also have a lot more to talk about, and you get to see a lot more about it. Or I should say, hear a lot more about different
Certain
opinions.
subjects.
Yeah, in certain subjects. Not all, but
Yeah.
So this past week was Mother's Day. Did anybody do anything particularly cool or?
hey, you know what? I always say, and it's funny. I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm so busy, with the new daycare.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that
Yeah.
a little bit. And so I said to Regan, I'm there like, it's opening on Monday, and I still have a lot of work to do, and sort of trying to avoid it, but I'm such an avoider. But anyway, so I said, all right. So I went out in the morning. I had to come to the daycare anyway, so I went out and got flowers and candy and stuff like that, and I brought it back home. And then I made arrangements for dinner, and so then I got a babysitter and everything. Said, okay, let's go to dinner. And then she says, well, I wanted to go like to 40 West or something and have a nice dinner. And she goes, no, let's go to this place in Montreal that I know, and we'll get something and we'll go on a mountain. And so I was like, all right, she comes up with these things. Like Coco Rico or something, the name of the deli is. And it's sort of, I've never, my whole life, I've never been there, and I've been to Montreal a lot. It's on Saint
Saint
Laurent.
Laurent.
And like far up on Saint Laurent. It's sort of like a small place, but it's jam packed. So I'm there, like, she's like, okay, let's go there. So I texted, like, I look online and I called them. I'm there, like, do you take reservations? I didn't know that it was you just walk in, line up, and order. Like, they have barbecue chicken and all this potatoes and meals and all that. I said, I hope they don't recognize my voice.
Next to Schwartz's.
I guess similar to that, but
Yeah.
Is it next door though?
no.
Wait,
it's further up. It's a lot further up.
It's more north.
More
Yeah.
towards John Talon.
So we got our meal,
Arnold's
and then we
places are
went.
like that. There's a chicken place, ribs and whatnot.
Yeah, and it's
right
a-
next to Schwartz's.
And they have pork and stuff like it. It was good. So we went on the mountain and look out and ate there, and it was nice. Then we went to the monument, and they had the drum.
Yeah.
You know, the drum
Tam-tams. Tam-tams.
Tam-tams.
Yeah.
And like I guess every Friday or something, all the college universities, most of the kids go there. So that was something, and then we came home, but
That's
it was
nice,
different
though.
anyway.
That's
Yeah,
nice. That's what she wanted, right?
that's what she wanted. So, you know, I wasn't home much in the last month or two working at the daycare, getting it ready. So it was a break for me too. But
Are you like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the daycare?
daddy daycare.
You know, like, you stop crying. No.
Is it kindergarten cop?
Yeah, kindergarten cop.
Yeah. No, I just got I had a nice I just had a nice afternoon with my mom on Saturday. We ordered out and we came in and then I took her to brunch on Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, and that's about it. And no, I have cards and stuff, and I always manage to forget them, and but I mean, I think more than anything, it was just really nice to spend time with my mom, and I feel very fortunate to still have her in my life. So, and it was a beautiful weekend weather-wise. It's been really nice, cool, but nice. So.
And you?
Me? Let's see, all the mothers in my life. No, I spoke to my mother. Distance is an issue. She doesn't want flowers anymore. No. They just go bad. She wants cash.
Send cash.
No,
flowers.
but
Send
I
cash.
try and help out when I can because, I mean, you do your best to help take care of your parents after they took care of you, and that's part of what we're saying with Mother's Day. And then, there's Lynn. She of course had Mother's Day. We went out for a little bit of a lunch, just the two of us, and she's like,
Sweet.
nice.
Yeah. Actually, we did. Well, we went for breakfast first, like in the morning.
Yeah.
Went to Maddie's.
Yeah.
They had a buffet breakfast, and that was pretty good.
Yeah. So I got up. I cooked for the kids and washed the dishes.
Fun stuff. All right, so I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like we did, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Obviously, I wish I could have spent the time with some of my mother,
Right.
but she's been gone for a while now. So.
But there was a lot. But there was a lot of people out. Everywhere we went, it was packed. Everybody and their mother were on
That's where
that.
the expression.
It wasn't. It's not as confusing as Father's Day.
No, not quite. On that note, we're going to take a break, and we will be back, and we'll be talking about more serious stuff right after this. Straight Talk.